I'm playing Detroit Become Human again.
Ooh,
That
fun,
game
fun.
was so good. Don't cancel me challenge.
Let's just put the mask on.
That's what the mask is.
Billionaire. He's 45 billion cookies rich.
Ice cream. I love ice cream.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode 10?
10.
Wait, episode 10 of the podcast. Wait, you guys, we did it. We
Guys,
get to
we
two
got
digits.
to the big 1-0, and we come to you with the worst lighting we've ever had.
This is how I feel about the lighting right now.
This is terrible.
This is terrible.
This is terrible.
This is how I feel about the lighting.
Do you want to borrow a labubu?
No, I don't.
Oh. You know, my labubus will stay right
Thank
here.
you, though. Thank you.
I've now forgotten all of my points that I wanted to bring up. But
guys, today I decided I'm going to start unmasking on the podcast. So what do you think about that?
what do you think about that? Take me outside.
Cash me outside.
Take me outside and give me a quarter.
Kiss. Oh.
Take me out. Ooh, me to my hallway crush. Take me outside and give me a kiss.
Now kiss.
Ooh. I have an update on the hallway crush. So, I was at school. I was wearing a shirt, and this shirt I had on the night before, and I was eating. But what happened was I had gotten pasta stain on my shirt. I thought I had gotten it off, but apparently I missed a spot because I'm walking down the hallway with the shirt on, and I see my hallway crush. Mind you, haven't seen in like 2 weeks. This man is elusive, and I was giddy. And then I go sit down in my next class, and I'm like, oh, there's a huge stain on the middle of my shirt, and I felt so embarrassed.
Yeah, I feel that. A lot of t-shirts I have like spaghetti stains on it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that.
You know, it's sad.
I think he noticed. Like, he had to have been staring at that specific part of your
We
shirt.
were the only ones in the hallway. There's no
say hi to
way.
him?
No.
Did he look at you?
No, but he looks like a Lucas. Wait, I don't know
So
if
he probably didn't notice your spaghetti
I don't know if he looked at
stains.
me
It's
or
okay.
not. Maybe he did. I don't know. Hey,
So fuck bitches, get money. Does that mean I should disregard the bitches and get money?
but if
Or do I have intimate relations
if more and
with
more
the bitches?
kids go missing and they make more and more KFC chicken sandwiches,
Sandwiches.
does that mean they put sugar in the blood? So when you drink blood, do you put sugar in it? I'm just wondering.
Would you?
I would never drink blood. Actually,
Oh wait, we need to do your disclaimer or your thing. Your
my
public
disclaimer.
PSA.
Oh wait, what was it?
You do not hate Tom Holland.
I don't hate Tom Holland. I
Wait,
forgot
when
to
did
say
you
that.
even talk about him? Because I don't even remember him being on the pod.
I said,
on the Timothy
when
Chalamet
we're
episode.
talking about Timothy Chalamet, and I said I don't like Tom Holland, but I did put a disclaimer on like text form. I did say since then I have turned the tide on Tom Holland,
I like Tom
and
Holland.
he doesn't seem like a bad guy. He just seems like a dude, and I'm just like I prejudged him.
He seems like one of the more normal guys out of the acting bunch.
Also, would I get canceled if I said I may or may not still have a crush on Barry Keoghan? So I'm going 3 years strong here.
Yeah.
Um.
I haven't heard anything wrong about him.
Well, everyone says he's ugly now. Everyone says he's ugly, and I don't want to get canceled for liking someone that's ugly.
Why would
But
you get canceled for
Here's
that?
the thing, like, all my crushes at the moment, I have an Instagram crush, I have celebrity crush, and I have hallway crush, and they all look similar in some vein.
Yeah, like follows.
And
what is the feature that you think you're drawn to?
the nose. I love a big nose.
Oh.
Luigi Mangioni's nose. Wow! Off the roof.
That's really interesting.
I'm off the perk.
Pop off the perk. Wait.
If you could do any drug, no,
I don't
so-
want to.
I was gonna say,
I really don't want to.
If you could do any drug and it not like negatively affect your body, which one would you do? You
Nothing.
have to. You have to pick one. You're in a laboratory and they're forcing you to take a drug.
I guess. I guess ibuprofen.
I'm talking about like a psychedelic or something. Not just like you ever seen the Hat Man? You ever seen the Hat Man? So the Hat Man
I
actually,
don't
so
want to.
there's the lemur and then there's the Hat Man, okay? And the lemur, I'll get to him in a second. But the Hat Man, I'm on the Hat Man's side. Everyone should be on the Hat Man's side. I don't know why. No, like I have a friend that's on the lemur's side, but we're not gonna talk about that. She's being mind controlled by lemur. Lemur can mind control you. He sits on top of your head and makes you do a little dance. And so um they cannot these are like two beings in the universe, and Hatman is trying to save the universe from Lemur, and Lemur is someone who is trying to mind control the populace of the world, and he's trying to destroy Earth, and he's destroyed literal universes before. But the Hat Man, like he can travel, like he's like omnipresent kind of, but he has like a physical manifestation. So I've seen the Hat Man a couple times. Me and him like go way back, but there is like if they the Hat Man is always like hunting down Lemur, and I'm always trying to give like updates to where Lemur is to the Hat Man, because like we need to take Lemur down. If you see Lemur out in the world, make sure you tell me because I need to report back to the Hat Man. It's literally something I made up. Like it's lore that I have in my own head.
What?
It's my
Why?
own universe.
Why is,
And I'm the
trying
Pharaoh.
to force me to take
That
drugs,
and
and
that's
I'm scared.
and I'm the Pharaoh. And my friend is the alien, and my other friend is the
I'm
jester.
scared. I'm scared.
So I'm the Pharaoh. The Hat Man exists.
Uh,
Lemur is out there, and my friend is the alien. The friend that's mind controlled by Lemur is the aliens who built the pyramids. And
What's my
my
lore?
other friend is the jester, and she
Ooh,
like dances for me when I'm bored because I'm the Pharaoh.
what am I?
You can be added to the lore. What do you want to be?
No,
Okay.
I don't
We
know.
won't actually do the lore then.
I don't know.
But if you
I don't know. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared.
you weren't prepared for me to drop my
Your schizophrenia
my role
hallucination.
play that I've been acting out for like years.
Guys,
Um, that's
mom,
why that's like
I'm
why
scared. Please
the
come pick
Pharaoh
me.
is like I'm referred to as the Pharaoh.
No, that was. I thought you said that was from Roblox.
I know, but I became the Pharaoh through Roblox, and then I met the Hat Man, and Lemur from Snapchat got on our heads and started mind
Right,
controlling us.
right,
And my friend is still mind controlled, but she also built the pyramids.
right.
Lemur has okay, like when the Big Bang happened, Lemur was in the Big Bang. Lemur, that's what happened. The Lemur and
That's
the
just
Hat
not
Man.
scientifically factual.
Yes, it is because this is what happened. The Hat Man told me. Hold on. So what happened was they had like I don't necessarily know because I don't know science, but something happened with their electrons. They used to be like this. They used to be like this when they were together, not relationship. They were best
Catman
friends.
and the
The
lemur.
Hat Man and the Lemur, but they had a breaking apart, and their neuron or electrons exploded, and they actually made the universe. And Lemur is so mad that he's trying to destroy the universe, but that Hammond, he was like, "Oh, what is this beautiful thing that we've created together? Let's keep it around." And the Hat Man is trying to save the universe,
Right.
and I'm friends with the Hat Man because I'm the Pharaoh and I rule over the land.
The whole universe was in a hot, dense state when nearly 14
So
million years
you,
ago expansion started. Wait, the Earth began to
what
cool.
was your what was your
That
hand
was
raising?
that. I wanted to sing that.
Sing Valentino. Jill Valentino with these
Do you
baby
know?
blue
Do you know what I'm
eyes.
talking about?
No.
Oh, really? It's The Big Bang Theory.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
whole universe was in a hot tense state. I really, really like that show.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Because I grew up with it.
Mm. Me when I'm unk.
Um, my dad owned the like box set DVDs, but
Box.
we didn't see. I didn't watch like the last two seasons. I think I watched them later on like a website you're not supposed to use.
Oh, I'll write that down.
Oh, what?
Oh, I'll write that down.
Guys, he's scaring me.
Oh, I'll write
He's
that
trying
down.
to force me to take drugs, and then he's gonna get me arrested for
If you
using
had, if you had,
websites.
if you had $5 million, what would you do with it right now? Tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Right now, tomorrow.
can I save it?
No, you have to spend. You only have it for 24 hours.
I have to spend it. Can you
If you
define
want,
spend it? Can you define like what am I allowed to do?
you're allowed to spend and then get something.
That's it.
Yeah,
You have to receive something in return.
yeah, that's the rule. I mean, it can be an experience. You can receive an experience.
Well, can I just buy a $5 million of gold so then I can think about it?
I guess if you want to do that.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna wait because I need a second. One day is too stressful.
If the world was gonna end tomorrow, what
Yeah.
would you do right now?
I'd go cuddle with my cat and ask my mom to come over.
I would text Bad Bunny and see what he's up to.
You can do that right now.
I guess I could.
Yeah, like
Um,
literally.
Apparently, he was here in Japan not too long ago, and he was just like hanging
Yeah.
out, and he was just like in bars and stuff.
Why do we use the word apparently when when we know it's a fact?
Apparently, I've been on TV before.
Princess.
I've never been on TV before. I actually have been on TV. I think I said that.
Me too.
I've been on TV.
When?
And I was in a Pizza Hut commercial
Whoa, that's actually crazy.
on the internet. I was on TV because I was on the news. I think multiple times.
For what?
One. It was just like, oh, there was mold in our school. That was what it was about.
Ew.
And then also, I was in a ad for Pizza Hut.
Like, were you extra or did you add?
No, I was in it.
Can you send me the link?
I don't know. I literally don't know where it is. Like
What if I
it's-
typed in your name and then Pizza Hut?
I don't think it would come up because I don't think I was like. Honestly, it was kind of like I didn't get paid for it. I was just in it. Like I was just in it for fun.
Wait, can you explain how that happened?
One of my friends was like I don't know who they knew, but like they were like, oh, do you want to be? We need a group of children. Do you want to be in this Pizza Hut ad? And I was
Wow.
like, yeah, sure. So we went to their house and we recorded a Pizza Hut ad.
Exploitative child labor.
I don't know if I got paid. Maybe my parents took the money from it, but I can't imagine it being like worth. It was probably like literally gave me like $50, like tops.
I was on TV in Hawaii when I lived there in the 5th grade because I got chosen to be a part of like a what's it called? It was like a game show where like 5 students from one school, elementary school, go off against 5 students from another school, and it was called Play Smart Hawaii. And it was interesting. I have low key like it's not even like a bad trauma, just like a scary moment that I remember forever, which is like the question was like, what's the Hawaii state fish? And I knew what it is. It's like the huma huma nuku nuku apua, and like it's like there needs to be repetition, but I was so nervous that I just wrote one instead of repeating like instead of writing humu humu nuku nuku I put humu nuku apua, and they're like, oh, that's not the right answer. But then they asked like the question that was like, what's the famous sport they play in Harry Potter? And that's kind of like Harry Potter's kind of, it's a bit old for my generation. Like it's like my sister's generation. But because my sister was like really into Harry Potter, I knew that it was Quidditch, and I got that point. So I felt like I what's it called? Balanced my wrongdoing, which was fun.
I wish I was in a Japanese like game show.
What if we hosted a Japanese game show?
That would be really, really
We-
fun.
Become Japanese Mr. Beast.
I feel like
we
this
become what we
episode
hated
is that
the
one
most.
like that those kids that have the podcast together, and it's like, you ever had a pizza roll?
Oh,
Have you
I
ever had the?
love
You ever had them
those.
mac and cheese one? Those are really
They're
good.
like, no, Brandon only eats burgers. I'm like,
Brandon only eats burgers with ketchup. He eats a big nothing
ew.
burger with peanuts and with pickles and onions, pickles and ketchup.
Guys, I was
I
like freaking out when I showed up today. I was dizzy.
someone that I don't like that's in the media is Ivy Walk. I used to like her because I used to think before y'all thought she was advanced humor wise. Trust, I thought she was advanced humor
Who
wise,
is
but
that?
she's like an actor. Um, she like didn't act for a long time, and then like she was
Ivy.
in I think Anora, like that movie Anora recently, and then like she came back in the zeitgeist. But trust, when she was popular the first time,
You don't
I thought
say.
she was advanced. Now I hear her and I'm like, ooh, some of her takes I'm like, okay, like she said I stole the nothing burger with pickles and cheese from her, but because I thought that was funny. But
You don't
I'm
say.
done with her. I'm done with her. It's just it pack it up.
Hack it up.
And someone complain about something.
If you had to take any drug, what would you take?
I would do mushrooms because I just want to know what it does. Like I would like
Yeah.
I just want to see what the people. Oh, I would do shrooms so that I can go to a party and start explaining the meaning of life to someone. Well, did you know that there
Do you think
actually
that's
is
what
no?
shrooms does to you?
Yeah, because they go. That's what I when a man comes up to me that has had or like done any type of psychedelics and they start going, there's actually no meaning to life, and I'm like, I'm gonna slap you. I
Interesting.
might hit you with a car, maybe. Like
Wait,
I don't
what's the
know.
drug that resembles like the like right before you die, that burst of like whatever that happens in your brain that makes you hallucinate that you were talking about before? There's a drug
I
that
don't know.
replicates that. It's like the GM something something. Like
GM.
it's like a it doesn't have like a name. It's like the chemical name.
If there was a deserted island and you had to send three people there,
A
where
desert island.
a deserted,
Oh, a
there can be desert there.
deserted. When we say deserted, it's just sand.
No, deserted means like far off, like no one's there, not sand, not
So
desert.
so there's tree and
There's
things.
stuff there, but no one's there.
Nobody else is
Like
there.
civilization is not there.
That's so nice.
So if you had to send three people there, who would you send?
Myself. Literally, you every single time you're like, pick three people. I'm like, me, my mom, and my cat.
So you guys would go
um,
there with no food, no water, no nothing?
yeah, I think it'd be fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah,
So what if there's sharks in the water?
we wouldn't go swimming.
Oh,
Why would we go swimming in the first place?
for enjoyment, it gets hot. It's gonna be.
I mean, yeah, but we wouldn't go that far out. Maybe we'll just dip our like little legs in, but I wouldn't. Also, like ocean is a scary. The ocean is a scary place. Like you shouldn't just be fucking around in there just for the
The
enjoyment of it.
okay. So
Like,
if you were on the Titanic, do you think you would have survived or no?
oh hell no.
I love the Titanic. I kind of wish I was on it. When I was younger, I wish I was on the Titanic. I would listen to music and picture myself on the Titanic, it going down. I would like picture being like me surviving. I would listen to music on my iPod Touch 6th generation in gold, 16 gigabytes. I think it was
I
16
wouldn't have.
gigabytes.
Oh, I was like that wouldn't have existed by when the Titanic was made. But I meant
But I would listen to
you
it, and
meant
then
yes, yeah, I
I would
understand that.
picture myself on the Titanic,
That's really
surviving.
scary.
No, it was like fun role play. And now I role play about being the pharaoh and like
Right.
the
I used to role play about being in Monster High.
if you were a Five Nights at Freddy's character, who would you be?
Um, who would I be?
Yeah.
Hmm. I feel like I'm Bonnie.
Not Chica? Not Chica?
No, do you think I'm Chica?
No. But we have these three
I.
balls in your mouth
Which one would you
challenge.
be? Why do you always ask questions but you never answer them? You do this a lot.
See, Ooh, I never
I
answer them. Wait.
Yeah, like a lot of I listen and you ask me you ask me a question and then like I give a really bad answer and then you move on. And then I'm like, but I wanted to know your answer, but you never like offer to give your answer. You just kind of like move forward.
Because here's the thing. I listen.
Yeah, I appreciate that, but I want to know your answer.
Well, you have to ask the answer.
Well, no, you move on, and I don't want to cut you off because like I like literally I was like I think I'd be Bonnie. You said, oh, not Chica. Anyways, we have these gumballs. Like, when did I have a chance to ask without cutting you off? Which one would you be?
You gotta fight for what you believe in.
Which one would you be?
I would be the mimic.
The mimic.
Yeah.
Wait, but I really
Because
like
I'm new and I'm baller.
the puppet. I like the puppet.
I was the puppet for Halloween once.
Yeah, the childhood photo one.
Mm. I got the sour one.
Oh well, dang, that's the game's not fun.
Um.
It's gum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have eaten it.
Was it yummy?
No. Well, actually, it was.
I feel like I need to restudy the FNAF lore. To be honest, I feel like all my lore studying happened before Security Breach happened. It was like right before that VR game came out. Help Wanted, I think. Help Wanted's VR game. Yeah, and so I feel like it's kind of outdated now because I think a lot of things got retconned and like readjusted.
What did I say I wanted to talk about? Because I don't remember.
You said you had a bit you want to do.
Oh, I had a bit. I'll do it in a little bit. But I had a question. So
Yes.
people, and this is maybe a freaking controversial opinion, because I don't know. Oh, let me say this first. I am someone who thinks that there should be tests
Oh.
in order to like have children. And this was such a controversial opinion that I had amongst like my friends and then people at school, like when I was in high school, because I used to say this and people were like, "That's actually such a bad like take or something," and I'm like, "No, it's literally not. You guys are just crazy." And you can fight with me in the comments. I'm not changing my mind, but you can try. So maybe I should not be so combative with like choices or like people. Maybe I should be open to people. Okay, go ahead and comment. Comment. Leave a hate comment. We need more. We have one so far, and so I think there should be a test in order to have a child. I think all men should be forced to have vasectomies, and they have to take a test in order to be able to reverse that. And that goes for women too. I would say, oh, you have to take a test in order to be viable to have a
I
child.
think we need to normalize men's birth control more.
And
Not even like normalize, but like normalize is not the right word. We should enforce that more. Like, if you're in a straight relationship, you should be asking like, why are you not doing this?
but
Like, if they're asking you to be on the pill, why are they not? They not
and
being
also
on the
isn't
pill.
that like wouldn't that be like double like the safety of
Yeah.
it? Like y'all really don't want kids, so why are you not doing everything to not have them? Like I would be like, we need to do X, Y, Z.
Right.
Like I don't want to get stuck with a baby, so we got to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 steps. To
Right.
Not, but
those are the people who end up getting pregnant like irresponsibly and then not being like ready for parenthood.
Real.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But there's a lot of people who want like are like I want kids, and then they have a kid and they don't want to. I'm like, that you really need to think it out. Like
there should be like a 1-year preparation program.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like there should be like a test. Like you can study for it, obviously. Anyone can study for a test, but there should be a test that's like, oh, you are now allowed to have a baby, and maybe it's just like illegal. Because here's my thing: like everyone loves to be like, how could like some people
really don't deserve
to have children, but then when you try to do something about it, like I am, like I'm trying to come up with this thing, everyone's like, whoa, buddy. I'm like, what the heck? Like where was everyone's thoughts before? Like
it's like when like you said about how like people are all about love yourself until you start loving yourself and they're like, whoa.
Oh, and then they're like, oh, you have
too cocky. You're too
cocky. You're self-absorbed.
Self-centered.
You're self sorry that I like myself. Sorry that sometimes I just don't care to I value myself over you.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I don't know, bro. Because I'm like I have said like multiple times like I'm my own favorite person. Like I love being with myself. Like I think I'm funny. I think that I am like genuinely like in my own. You do not have to agree. I am the best person to ever exist. Like in my personal worldview, I am the best person to ever exist. Um, but
Do you have
um,
finals?
yeah,
Like a final like exam?
I have multiple. Yes, and one is an oral presentation that I have to give. Um,
That's on the kabuki or
no,
a
that's
different
on
thing?
Japanese class.
That's just like a
Just
like regular
talking. Yeah.
project.
Um,
What are your finals?
I have them all for all my
They're
classes.
just like written tests.
Uh, well, the oral and
Oral.
then written, and then well, there's like the two parts, the oral, written, and then
That's for Japanese.
yeah, the rest of them are written too.
And they're just like a cumulative
I
exam.
guess.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
really
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know actually, but my other thing was apparently I've never been on TV before, but so there is. This is a question to you too, but I have to preface it.
Preface.
Preface.
Oh. I've always said preface.
I know people say preface, I say preface because
They're
it's
both correct.
you're up. You're like, I guess they are. I don't know. I always say
Okay.
preface because you are like the face when you see it.
Yeah.
That's the first thing you see,
But
and
you're
you also say the face
preing
of
it.
something. Like you'll be like, oh, the face of this. So you're prefacing it by being like, oh, this is what this is. Now on to something else. You know.
That makes sense. That makes
That's how
sense.
I read it when I read books, but I don't know if that's actually how you say it or not, or if that's like a correct way of saying
I
it.
mean, the language is meant to be
Um,
understood. I understood what you meant. I just didn't know if I had been saying it
that's
wrong my
what
whole
gets
life.
me angry when people are like, "That you used that word wrong, but you understood what I said." So no, I didn't. I used a word in a context, like culturally context of how it is used, and you understood what I said. So no, I used the word correctly because that's what language is. Like you
Yeah,
use
yeah,
words to communicate things. I communicated something to you, and you understood it. I used the word correctly.
yeah.
I may not use it scholarly correctly, but if I say something and you are understanding of it and you two have that same cognitive like meaning to that word, I use the word
You're
correctly.
talking about like slang?
Like slang or like sometimes like we use words that's not necessarily the meaning, but like in day to day like life that is like
Just what
the
you referred
meaning.
it to? Yeah.
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 But okay. Discord is asking people to upload IDs for like age verification.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I want your pre opinions.
For your opinion.
Preface your opinions.
This is an interesting question, genuinely, because as someone who's like ran a Discord server before, I did have a period where I try to require people to discern their age. Um, but I feel like I realized that it did more harm than good because, well, I'm only one person. However, I also don't think it's a terrible idea in the sense that there are like a lot of mature Discord servers, and like has been notorious instances where minors are getting onto these adult servers and interacting with people, or a, like adult people are DMing minors. um and I think that there should be something to regulate and try to protect that. It just really how Discord decides to do that, and then also we'd obviously need to make sure that the team handling that and the Discord team as a whole are like responsible people that won't like use that information in a predatory way, which would be difficult, I think. What is your opinion?
Okay. My opinion is everyone preaches for child safety online. Okay. And then now that like we actually are doing age verifications and age checks, suddenly everyone's got a problem with it. Everyone's like, What? I'm not giving my idea to Instagram.com. Then delete the app. Like, you don't have
Yeah.
to be on Instagram.com. And then two, also, the reason why you're gonna get flagged for being underage is because the stuff that you like on TikTok and Instagram and whatnot, because
Yeah.
your humor sucks. You're liking 6'7" content. So you're gonna get got by the algorithm because it's gonna be like, oh, you're underage. So that's a you problem in the first place. So don't even come at me for that. Like, I probably never gonna have to show my idea. Why? Because I interact with content that isn't made for a 6-year-old. Um, Two, I actually don't know where I was going. Um,
I mean,
because YouTube is using AI to like determine like
if you're a
if
child,
you're a child. Like, it's
they're
being
gonna
like
think I'm a child. You
you're
know,
Among Us or
because I watch
something.
Among Us 24/7.
But
Like, I'm scared.
the thing is, like,
Like, what about the people who have autism
I don't know.
or special interests that are like related to something they liked in their childhood
But here's my
or
thing.
Among Us?
Here's my thing.
Like,
But like,
can I show you my ID?
everyone is like mad that you're gonna have to start showing your ID.
Yeah.
But what else do you do?
The thing is, like, it's not like they sell they collect your data. People be selling your
Oh,
data. Like,
that was another
you
thing.
I think people, especially Americans, I think Americans have this facade that, like, oh, I have so much privacy and I have so much rights to my privacy, and but you really, it's like just like generated idea. Like, it's an American generated idea of like private property and my privacy, but like that's not really a thing anymore. I don't know why you're holding on to it. Like, if you really like, you don't want to upload your ID. Why did you get a driver's license at
That's the
that
same
point?
thing.
Like,
Like that. Oh my god! One time, this guy, he was getting cigarettes from my old job, and where I was a cashier, and he was like, I got the cigarettes out for him, like laid them, like I just set them down. I was like, oh, I need your ID really fast so that I can like scan it. It like literally the only thing that it would do to scan it was just to make sure that you viewed a driver's license, because it would be like, oh, look, you scanned. Like, if say I sold it to someone who was underage, and it could be like, well, we're not liable because they said you scanned an ID.
yeah,
That's literally the only reason. It doesn't like save anything. It just is there to protect the company's like protect
yeah,
the company.
yeah.
And he goes, oh, I don't want to be. I'm not. I don't want to scan my ID because I don't want to be in the system. I said, I looked at him.
What?
I looked him dead in the eyes. I was like, "You have a driver's license?" And he was like, "Yes." I was like,
You
"You're in the
you're
system.
already in the system.
When you were born, you had a birth certificate. You're in the system." So I hate when people are like, "Oh, I have anonymity." Like, because that was I watched a video yesterday. That's why I'm talking about it. The whole like Discord thing is because his like main point was some people use Discord for like just talking to their friends and they don't want their identity attached to it. One, what are you doing on Discord that you don't need your identity attached to it?
Right.
Two, if it's attached to your email, they already done know who you are.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
know who you are.
yeah.
Like, if it's attached to your if it's attached to
If
your
you ever
email,
log into it on your computer,
if you log into it on your computer, they know
it
what
has your IP address.
they
Like,
know what computer like in and I this is something else that like when people found this out on TikTok, like it would there was like this filter that was like, I'll guess what phone you have, and it was 100% accurate because it was looking at what phone you had and then just putting that on there. It was like iPhone specific. It was like, I'll guess what model of iPhone you have. But here's the thing: in order to run apps on your phone, the server, like the app provider, needs to know what phone you have. So it
right.
will like they need that data in order for the app to work. So it sends it to the
Like
TikTok.
processor,
Like, I don't know necessarily know why they need to know that, but I know they need it to know how to
encoder.
work, like for something like coding.
Yeah,
But
that's why like certain apps don't work on certain phones, or like can't get certain updates and stuff. Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like they were like, "Oh, I don't want TikTok to do that." Okay, one, delete the app. See, that's my thing because people are always like, "Oh, I don't want this," but you're not gonna boss up and delete the app. You're not gonna boss up and delete your account. You're not gonna boss up and delete the data off of their servers. Like, you can request to
Yeah.
get your data deleted off their server.
Yeah.
But no, you're so addicted to your iPhone, which it's not hard to get off your iPhone. Put it down. It's like
Yeah.
I don't understand. I've talked about this already on the podcast. I don't understand iPhone addiction. Just get off of it. Like, just
Yeah.
turn it off.
I also think that like it's more like a company has more responsibility to keep your data secure than like I don't know if you said like I don't know if we're talking about Instagram or if you said Discord before, but I with Discord, like I said, there are like a lot of mature servers. There's some servers that are mature because they're doing mature things, and there's some servers that are mature just because they don't want to interact with minors. And like the mods that they hire for the server require you to, take a photo with your ID. Like, do you know the thing where it's like you have to do piece of on a piece of paper, you have to write your
Yeah,
name
yeah,
and
that's
like
been
today's
around.
date,
That's like,
right? Like to verify your identification. Like, and like some like place, like legit places, like when I made a bank account, I had to do that one time. So it's like a legit form of verification, and some servers have that. And like I think I might have done that one time to access a Discord server. um and I learned about other like servers that have stuff like that. And the thing is, like, if they take that information and do something weird, it's kind of like on me a bit because I willingly just gave that to like somebody I don't know
yeah,
on it, like
that's like
on Discord.
what I'm
But if
saying.
like the app itself is like the people who are running the app are saying we just need this to verify your data, of course, like I'm sure like you have like the terms and services, whatever, right? But it's like then if the company goes and does something with your data that you didn't approve of, then you're not really the one at fault. The company now is the one at fault. So isn't it better that way? Like
Yeah,
instead of giving your identity to like a random stranger, you're giving it to a company and they are supposed to be responsible with your data. Um and when they're not, they will are supposed to be punished for that. Um Rather than just being like, well, I want to be in the server, so I don't know who John is, but I'm going to send him a picture of my ID and my face. And like literally they can use that photo that same day and go register for something else, like low key.
yeah. What I was, but like
Anyways.
the only thing that like I was like on the anonymity thing. I mean, there is ways to be on the internet and be anonymous and like be fully like off the grid, I guess. But like the average day to day person doesn't have the knowledge to do that. So trust me when I say if the FBI wanted to track your ass down, they could. There
Yeah.
you like if you connect to your they like say you have your iPhone and you're connected to the internet your phone and then you get on your laptop but you think you're secure because you did some things on there and you like do something, they're gonna know it's you because you live alone and you're using the same internet.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Also
be like,
just
oh,
like
that's heavily possibly you because you're using the same internet as you do on your personal phone and you're doing shady stuff on your computer. They're gonna
yeah.
know. Like
I feel like
you're not slick,
my
basically.
question to like I feel like people who are that worried about it are also just not usually really doing anything that bad. Like I don't know if that's like a weird take, but like I've had friend or like I've known people in the past. I've had friends that like say they've gone to like really bad websites to buy things they shouldn't have. And like nothing's happened to them. And
Because I
so
think that the FBI's got bigger fish to fry.
right. Like killing Martin Luther King
Literally.
Jr.
Like I don't think they care about Miss Terry Joe freaking ordering
They don't
some
care that you're
weed off of
ordering
the
like
black
black
web.
tar heroin
Yeah, like
or that you're trying to get into a K-hole. Like
I don't think they care.
they
Um,
and you know what? If you're worried about it, then don't
don't do it.
do it. Like like I'm
um,
confused. I'm confused.
if you don't want to get caught for a crime, don't do the crime.
Yeah.
Don't want to get a speeding
I
ticket,
I
don't
guess like
speed.
the only exception to that is like right now, like let's say like your first gen or like your rights are being kind of like being taken away even though you should have citizenship and you need to access help. Like you might not want the government who's actively trying to deport you to like see that you're trying to get help so that you don't get deported or something like that.
Yeah, that was the only thing that I was gonna say that a little bit ago. I was gonna say the usage of like finding people who are maybe at like protest or like
Yeah.
people who are citizens but they decide to take them anyways to find the like
Yeah.
people to like just kidnap
Yeah.
and then like stuff like that, that makes sense. But Here's my thing.
Because
Everyone's
I'd
like,
rather fight the injustice than to feel like I don't want my ID on Discord. Like,
yeah, but here's my thing about that. If you ever thought social media was a safe place to discuss politics and that you weren't gonna get like caught for something, you already messed up. Like you already were done for because it's your account. Whether like if you make an account on your computer, they're gonna know it's you. If you're making the account on your home internet on your computer that you own, it's gonna be attached to you. So if you ever thought you were like you had some like force field around you because you were like you're sharing your opinions on the internet, you're wrong. And this ID thing is not gonna change that. They're still gonna know who
yeah,
you are. So I don't know why everyone's like, oh, like I don't want them to like track me down like for my political views. They could do that anyways. Like they
yeah,
were they were gonna do that with your ID or not. So I don't get why people are so concerned about the IDs.
yeah.
And also like and
I
just
was,
like if you don't want to use the app, then delete it.
yeah. If you don't agree, it is difficult. I think it still is kind of difficult because to that argument, like, I have to say, like, I've struggled because I'm like, I don't really agree with Instagram or Twitch's, the company's politics, but I've monetized myself on those platforms. And if I want a career and lifestyle that I want, that's kind of the way to go. And so like I understand certain things like that. And I was also gonna say like these are the instances where I was going to say it's good to know that like businesses are different, like are separated from the government, and so sometimes the business's interests aren't aligned with the government. But the problem is that right now a lot of the business and government are intertwined, and so that causes problems. Because like the reason why I was gonna say that is like even if you're using your ID to verify who you are on Instagram, it doesn't mean that Instagram is gonna report you to the government. Like, but
Well, I mean they have to at some point.
well, I mean, I just mean like you talk about if you're talking about politics, they don't have to go and tell the like whoever is in charge of that in the government. They don't have to go and tell like every political person.
Well, what I'm saying is like if you posted something and say the government like they were like, hey, like Instagram, give us the information on this person.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So whether they have your ID or not,
They have your information.
they have your information. Like, is your ID gonna do something? Like, is your ID being there is gonna do diddly squat? Like, your ID not being there is not gonna make them go, well, I guess this is not the guy. I guess this is not the guy we're looking for.
Yeah,
No, they're gonna look at your, they're gonna look at like all this like other data that proves it's you, and
yeah,
they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's you. We're gonna now track you down because you posted that you work at this place. So now we're gonna go track you down, and we know where you're at
yeah,
most days."
yeah.
Like I don't know. I just it annoys me because everyone's being like, "I don't want to upload my ID." You are doing the same exact thing that like people who go to like the store and like I'm not giving you my ID to buy this alcohol. It's the same thing that you're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's just annoying because I'm like, and then like you like because the biggest argument right now is like they're doing it under the guise of like internet safety for kids. Okay, what else are they supposed to do?
Did you swallow that?
No.
Oh, oh, oh. I saw you do a big gulp.
What else are people? If not the ID checks, then what?
Yeah. How are they supposed to verify?
And then they're quiet. They have nothing else to say. Like, what
Yeah,
else are you supposed to do?
yeah,
Um, because they've been using. I honestly like the only thing I do think that websites are going to use it for nefarious reasons. They're going to sell that data. They're going to use it to ID check you. Maybe you post one day how you're recklessly driving, and now all of a sudden, when you go to buy car insurance, your insurance is more. That has been a thing with Life 360. They've known to send your information or sell your information to people And then now there's like new generation of kids who are driving. Their car insurance is more expensive because they are recklessly driving. But um, where was I going with that? I don't even remember. But I don't know. Crazy. Like what? Like oh, I do think that they are going to use it for nefarious reasons, but they already do that with information you get them anyway. So why do you think anything different? Um,
Do you think that this is
I
like,
don't know.
to me, like it's like it feels like a very, it's not only America, but I feel like it is a very America mindset of like, oh, I don't want you to collect my data. I don't want you to, like,
I think
I
it's important
feel
not to
like,
like have your data collected though.
huh?
I do think it's important to like try to
Yeah,
limit the data you're giving
I
out.
agree, but like in the sense of like I don't want to show my ID to this app. Like I feel like that's so much more of a problem because it's in America versus like if this would happen in Japan. I think that maybe obviously people there's gonna be people against it anywhere, but I feel like it's less of a problem because like even like in Japan we have like the identification cards and like certain apps like when I use my bank and stuff like that, like I need to scan the digital chip inside of my card
The
and
my
it,
number thing.
yeah, my number,
Yeah.
and it collects all the data. It has like everything about me. It has like all my past addresses. It has my birthday. It has my full like name, my birthday, like, and like I don't think that's a problem. Like we have the my number card. You can go to a convenience store and print out your family like registry and everything like that. Your house registry, like your apartment registry, like your living situations, like it's all on this card. And it's like on like some older people are against using the my number card and they don't want to switch over to the system. But like I think that's why it's like this, like I feel like it's the part of this like whole, like I don't know, like the fear that America has. Because like when like Americans also freak out about like the way China functions and like how everything is attached to your phone and like your I like personal ID.
Yeah, like people
Like they think that's crazy, but like
like the
that's,
face pay thing. People were like, I
oh
would
yeah.
never do that. And like when iPhone came out with their Face ID, people were like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm not getting a new iPhone because I don't want iPhone to have my face or something, or Apple to have
Yeah.
my face. Um, but here's like you in like technology has made it easier for like law enforcement to track people down. That's just like a fact, like duh. Like it, like if you have a phone number on your phone's pinging like uh cell towers, and they can find out where you're at basically just through like your service working on your phone.
Yeah.
Um, it is obviously way harder to get away with things, but like you also don't have to interact with modern technology. You could just not do that. Um, I don't know. I just don't. I don't understand. And here, like the whole thing with like maybe the this is a maybe a treacherous area to go into, but with like political stuff. Like I said, if you ever thought the safe, like you were safe sharing information on TikTok or something, you already lost. The only way that like to share internet or to share information like totally safely is to do that in private spaces where other people aren't there, where like devices aren't listening to you basically, like that, like like zines when they were used to like share
Yeah.
information, it was used to share information secretively amongst people who were only of that like subculture or something. um so that is like the only way that you can like do things um secretively, because like no one like you I like if I like said to you right now and there was no camera, who would hear that? Like it's just like dumb that I think like I've never understood when people will get online and they're like, well, the internet is like our rebellion thing. I'm like, but it's really not. Like it's a platform owned by, also like when people get angry about like TikTok taking something down that like is like on one side of the political thing, like they take it down and it's like, well, TikTok persecutes like Democratic people or Democrat people. Um, yeah, like it's a private platform. They can. I don't agree with that. I think that their morals should be like they should allow like anyone to like share their opinions. But at the end of the day, it's a private company and they can do what they want. So the you were just in the wrong for thinking that like this
Uh,
is like a place that you can do that. I don't agree with it.
yeah, but I also don't think we should say it's bad of them to be upset about that.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like
Like when people like not when people are like,
you
I
can call
don't.
for change, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're saying like, oh, but like, why are you calling for change when like the app is allowed to do that? It's
No,
like,
I'm just saying like why are you shocked that it's doing that when
yeah.
it is a platform that is
Um,
privately
well,
owned?
it's
You can
shocking
like
because it's not the right thing to do. And so if you feel
I don't
like
know.
you expect people around you to be moral or have some kind of like allowing people to have opinions, like it is shocking that they're blatantly like suppressing certain people's voices. It should be shocking and it should be like, why are you doing that? Like, I don't think I would ever be upset that people are like, what, they're doing this, because it makes me think that they must be people who still genuinely believe in like equality in the world and that there's just like things are fair, and maybe they haven't gotten to the point where they're like, well, everything is unfair, everything like has bias and everything's for profit. Like, I think that it's important to protect people who still have the mindset that like it's the norm that like both sides of the aisle should be like represented, like everyone's voice should have a voice or whatever it is. Um so I don't know. I don't really get upset. Like, do I always want to consume that content? Personally, not always, but I don't. I think that to say like, don't be surprised is almost kind of like, if you don't have something productive to say, don't say anything at all, which I don't think is true. I think if you have something to say about it, you should say it. And that's my opinion on that.
Well, also I think it's healthy to like be like what are the like spaces where I know my voice will be heard, not
Yeah, that's fair.
like what I'm saying is like if you like thought this is like maybe the best place to share my opinion or this is like the I'm gonna be back like if you go to a platform that's like what's that there's like an alternative to Twitch that is like for
Kick,
conservatives. No, it's like the yellow one. I don't.
yellow one.
Yeah, there's like one that
Well,
like a
kick is pretty bad.
yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know if they're like a service anymore, but they were a service because a lot of like people who spewed like hate content, like Republican hate content, were moving over to this other one. So and they support like they were like we support these ideas, like we support like you
And it
coming here.
wasn't kick.
No, it was a different one.
Interesting. Because
Um,
that's the one that's famous for that.
yeah. Um, And like if I went to that platform trying to spew like maybe like more liberal or things, I wouldn't be surprised when they kick me off the platform because I'm like, that's not the space that I should be sharing my like opinions in. Because it's not like um at the end of the day it is a private company that they can it's not like a public square where I'm sitting there doing like a protest and I'm like legally like protected to do that. It is like an app that is privately owned and they can do what they want like on their platform.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like think
I
it's maybe also important to think about that, like to be also realistic about it.
yeah, I think it's fair. Yeah, I think like what you're saying is know the spaces in which people are gonna be on your side, people who will actually progress the conversation, and then know the platforms at which you're always gonna have confrontation
Or
or
just aren't as like
blocks.
effective. Like
And like I'm still gonna be of the mind that like maybe people should go on to these platforms and say what they believe, because I don't think we should just let them be and be like, yo, you have a backwards way of thinking, so but I'm just gonna let you be and not unbother you, not leave you unbothered, or something like that. But um, if the goal is to find community, or if it's the goal is to find like a support system, then those are not the places to go. If it's just to say something, yeah, you can. I think you can say it wherever, and you should, yeah, call for change or be like upset that they're not letting you talk. Like that's,
I think that's true.
I think that's fair. Yeah,
Um,
that
I
makes
don't know.
sense. I get what you're
I
saying.
implore you to like listen to the whole conversation, like get the whole idea, because I don't know. It's like something that I've always thought about. I'm like, well, like, I mean, at the end of the day, like, it is a platform that is privately owned, and they can kind of just do whatever they want. So,
Yeah,
like,
like,
also like, if you do say something, TikTok can be like, no, that's our decision. You're not getting back on the platform. Like, so it's just like, I don't know. I don't want to be like give up basically, but
but
it
there is
is like
also a level that like you are still protected or free
free
speech,
speech. Yeah.
and like
I don't know,
I
like
think
the law on that, because like like I don't know. Maybe I'm like completely in the wrong. I don't know.
I don't know if you're I understand parts of what you're saying, and I understand your frustration and things like that. But like I also, as somebody who watches like political content, like especially like really left wing leaning content, like there really isn't a safe space to be left wing in any American based company. Um and so it's like, if you're telling us to not be surprised and telling us to go to places that respect that, like those values or that state of mind, like there really isn't anywhere to go. And so I think that's why I'm like, even in places that don't protect you in like uh the current state, I don't think that it's a bad thing to challenge their practices and challenge their train of thought, because I think that, like, yeah, I watch like Hassan on Twitch. I don't know if you
Ugh,
know
hate
him.
that fool.
Oh, that's really interesting to me. So, because
I
he's
don't like his friends either.
okay.
I don't like him.
Yeah, that's fair. That's okay. And but I watch him. I bring him up to say like he has done a lot to change the rules on Twitch, because he has challenged them. He gets banned for saying or doing certain things that are political, and he talks about it and says, I don't think that this should be a bannable thing, and people agree and rally behind him, and Twitch realizes that they can't just get away with just banning him because people agree that this is like a thing that needs to be addressed and fixed. And I think that that's important, because if we're just like telling every leftist to be conservative about like what they say, like then the needle will never be pushed into that direction.
Well, I'm not saying like don't like speak up about it. Like you speak up about like what you believe in. It's just like I don't think you should I don't think you should be shocked when it happens, because it is a private company and you can do whatever you want. But I also do think you can speak up for what you want and be like, hey, I should be able to do I should be able to like say these things, because I just don't think that there is the structure of laws basically being like to protect people online and like protect people's opinions online, because that's just not like we haven't caught up to that yet. Like we haven't, or like the US, what I'm saying, like has not caught up to that. And like I don't know, it's just like right now I think it like in-person spaces are very important. um
Yeah, we lost third spaces during COVID, and
I
third
think even
spaces.
before that, like just the idea of third spaces, like it just
Yeah, but
transferred to the
they
internet.
really disappeared
Yeah,
because of COVID, and like they haven't like not like and like third spaces, for those who don't know, are like places that aren't schoolwork or your home, right? Um, and it's usually like a place to meet as a community. Um,
Japan has them.
yeah, yeah, there's more of them
Like
here.
this, like a karaoke room is like a third place. But what I was getting at was like again, being online is not safe. It's not the safety that you think it is,
Yeah,
and also one for like being like tracked down or something. Two, it's not the safest place for safest places for your ideas to be like supported, basically. Um, so in person and like once like if like say if we do get into like a full like tyrannical, tyrannical, like
Mhm.
full like control government. Like say like if the U.S. went to a full control government, and you have no in-person community around you,
Yeah.
you're gonna lose that online space. So I think
Yeah.
it's better to build up in-person communities.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
Like I that's something that I've always thought about is like it would like a lot of people are like connected politically only online.
Yeah.
And I just think that's not good.
Yeah.
I think you should get involved in
Yeah.
like your locale.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have anything fun to say? Like I feel like we
Do I
just went
have
on like a
anything
really
fun to
like
say? I got invited to be a part of like a cosplay group.
really.
Yeah, I'm really excited about. I hope that it actually happens, and it's genuinely one of my dream come trues. I've always wanted to be like in a group cosplay. Um, But yes, the one of the people in my group for my magazine article writing class, we're doing like the topic is like fashion and clothing. So we are just talking about stuff, and I was kind of talking about how one of the things that really got me into fashion is like through the concept of like closet cosplays, and that was like a thing that I didn't realize I was even doing as a child. And we were just talking about that, and then they were talking about they had said something about like, oh, I'm getting together like a. We were just talking about like closet cosplaying and being like, hee hee, sometimes no one doesn't even know like that we're like dressed up in inspiration of like a character we like. But they were like, oh, we're trying to get together a group to do like My Little Pony group cosplay. Do you want to join? And I was like, I would love to. So um comment what pony every pony comment please comment down below which pony you think I would be. I
Do you know
suggested Pinkie Pie. It seems the most similar to me. I also suggested Rainbow Dash because I like that they're a bit like Mask, but I don't think I'm sporty enough. What?
do you know about the towers? Do you know about the towers? Oh, I also used to picture that I was in 9/11 too. Like any tragedy, I used to picture that I was in. So if you want to know what kind of child I was picturing deathly,
The
deathly like I was just picturing death all the time though.
Deathly Hollows.
I I
Y'all
I
don't know
you
about that.
oh,
You don't know about
I
that.
do know about the Deathly Hollows.
What is it then?
Isn't it Harry Potter?
But what is the Deathly
I
Hollow?
don't know
That's what
exactly.
I'm saying.
But yeah, I used to picture that was in Harry Potter too. I just was. I
How?
think I just had like maladaptive daydreaming because I just
Yeah.
genuinely like would black out for like 30 minutes during class and like picture myself in a completely. I also used to picture um things happening at the school.
Would you ever
Like
want to do a
or
group cosplay with me?
yeah.
What group would you want to do?
I would love to do.
Questions.
I would love to do Five Nights at Freddy's. I would love to
Ooh.
do maybe Among Us. I would love to do maybe um whoever that freaky freak hot guy from the fighting game was.
Oh, 2XKO, the
Yeah, I
League of
think I don't know
Legends,
if that
the
was.
Riot
Wait, I just
fighting
pressed
game.
something. Oh, I didn't do anything.
Um, so if we did Five Nights at Freddy's, would you be the mimic?
No, I would be the puppet.
You'd be the puppet. Ugh.
Yeah, I have to revive.
Ugh.
I have to
Right,
revive
right, right.
the
Who do you
outfit that
think I
I.
should be then?
You should be Bonnie.
I should be Bonnie.
I want to do FNAF 2, like FNAF 2 characters.
Right.
Like Toy Chica, Toy Bonnie, Toy
Right, right, right,
Freddy.
right, right. The toy ones. Got it, got it, got it.
No, Foxy is in that game, but he's just like withered Foxy.
Yeah.
Ooh, Foxy would be fun.
Foxy was fun. Yeah.
Um, and then I think also maybe that I would want to do Sanrio characters,
Ooh, that's cute.
and maybe also I don't know
Who would you be for Sanrio?
Pom Pom Purda. Put
Pom
it,
Pom Purin. And who
yeah.
do you think I should be?
Keropi.
Kiropi?
Mm.
Oh, that's cute. I haven't had anyone.
I love Keropi. He's my favorite.
Really? I would be happy to be Kiropi. Kero kero.
Um,
カエルの声は聞こえてく
or
るな。
Pachako.
Kero. Ghetto,
Pachaco. You know Pachaco?
ghetto,
The dog?
ghetto, ghetto, wah, wah, wah. The Pachaco, the white dog with
Yeah.
usually with the red t-shirt on. I
I think
think
he has a red
is his
t-shirt.
like usual outfit.
They for real just ripped off um
Snoopy.
Snoopy because I think like because
I never
Sanrio
thought about that until you just said that, and then I was like, "Who did they rip off?" And I immediately thought Snoopy.
Sanrio used to be like have the license to like sell Snoopy merch, and I think they
Oh,
lost
really?
it, and that's when they created Pachaco because they were like,
Really?
I don't know if that's true, but
That's
in my
interesting.
personal head canon, that's what happened.
Something I do want to research is that the fact that like Sanrio has like successfully made a company where people are obsessed with the characters when the characters have almost no personality. Like some
Well,
of the main characters have deep personality. Some characters do have like deep lore somewhere, but it almost feels like the personality in the story is the afterthought, and they've built such successful like brands around these like characters that sometimes don't even have anything other than
well, that was like an issue with Hello Kitty because it became not popular. Like it was like, oh, it's cute, like buy it, but then it became not popular because there was like no connection to the character. So that's why they made like a TV show because they were like, well,
I've
no,
never seen anything about the TV show. Like I know that they have it. Like
well, I think it's just pop culture
for
now.
me, like I've remember being a kid watching the Kuromi and My Melody show. There was like some kind of show about it. And me being like, I totally hate My Melody because she's such a crybaby. And I was like a child. Like I was a crybaby. Like um
They call you cry, baby. That hurt. That okay? Can I talk really fast about that album? Her new album. Can I talk really fast about her new album?
this is Melanie Martinez,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And you're judging me for watching Hassan.
No, I'm. Yeah, I am actually.
And I'm judging you for listening to
But
Melanie
I don't have
Martinez
anything
still.
positive to say about her. I have never heard worse writing. Like the writing on that album is actually comedically like awful, and it's like, girl, what is this? Like it has to be AI. I think we gotta wrap it up.
Yeah, we do have to wrap it up.
You hated this podcast, let me know in the comments. If you loved it, let me know in the comments. If you liked it, leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a like because I want the
Validation.
validation. And then also maybe you'll subscribe.
And wish us luck on prepping for our finals coming up.
Enjoy the world.
Yeah.
Save the world. My
Have
final
fun,
message.
spread love.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Bye.